Hello, hello. My name is Sharp Eyes,
And I am
this is
Crucifix. How you guys doing today? Pretty good. Can't hear you. So, anyways, what are we doing today? What are we doing today, Sharp Eyes?
We are doing a grudge cast on Derelict Watcher TE, one of the new maps.
What could be a grudge cast? I have no idea.
Well, a grudge cast is when we put money on the line.
Really?
So basically,
I didn't know that.
so basically, if the Zerg wins, since Zerg is my team, you will have to give me 200 brownie points.
200 brownie points, and that's worth a lot. And my team, hosted by Crucifix, Reason Judge, left-hand corner, Terran,
Juice.
if he wins, I get 200 brownie points.
Exactly. Brownie points are good.
Now, let me tell you why Reason Juice is going to win. Number one, because he's a Terran, and Terran is automatically better than Zerg. Everybody knows it. Number two, look at the supply depot placement. It couldn't have gotten better. It's literally the perfect placement for the supply depot. And number three, the Zerg's Overlord looks ridiculous. It's absolutely the worst looking Overlord I've ever seen. So that's the reasons that my team is obviously going to win.
Well, obviously, I mean, your guy even has reason in his name.
Exactly, that is the reason.
Well then, my response to that, the Zerg player is actually doing a very good job making drones right now.
Yeah, like I did notice that the technique in which he was making those drones was pretty out of this world. But no, looks like we might. Oh, I was hoping to see like an epic drone battle. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But you know what? The Terran player, who cares if he scouted a little later? That means he gets more information. That's a better scout, which means my player's better.
Absolutely not. I mean, my Overlord is actually like heading over there, so this means that I'll get more intel in the long run.
Yeah, well, just wait. That Overlord's going to die momentarily, right after my Terran player gets his first battle cruiser, which is about to pop. Oh wait, no, it's not. Marine, that's what I meant. Marine, same thing. In any case, looks like Reason has gone, and he's going for a 1 barracks fast expand, keeping up in the economic game. Good build from the Terran.
Absolutely terrible build from the Terran. look at the Zerg. His expansion is almost up.
Yeah, but he has 350 minerals. What's he doing with all those minerals?
He's putting in the bank for some interest.
That is a good idea. Put it in the savings account. It's looking like that Overlord is trying to scout out this natural over here, but surprise, surprise, he's building on the upper ground, so he's not even gonna. He has no idea. Killing those indestructible rocks like a badass. What's the Zerg up to?
The Zerg is actually trying to build some more drones.
Okay. Looks like he does have some gay Zerglings on the field.
Those Zerglings are definitely non-homosexual.
They might be. It looks like those indestructible rocks will go down with no casualties from Reason Juice. Just another example of how Gosu he is. And Andy has a second barracks and putting down a bunker, an indestructible bunker. Oh my God! Look at those Zerglings just melt. There's nothing they can do, and he's of course gonna put the supply depot up. You know what? He doesn't have to put the supply depot up. Who cares if they get into the base? He chose to let them because he's that confident.
Well, it seems like the Zerglings will probably be morphing to Banelings pretty soon. Never mind.
No, well, that would have been a fast morph, but in any case, the Reason Juice does have 7 Marines on the field. To the Zerg players, what? Does he even have any army units anymore? I think that was it.
Yes, he does. He has 2. No, make that 4 Zerglings.
4 Zerglings to 7 Marines. Reason Juice could just click in to the base right now and win the whole game.
Definitely
but he says, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this a long game because I'm confident.
Well, you probably missed all these queens. I mean, these queens are everywhere, laying down that creep, making those babies.
Oh, gross. Do they asexually produce these creep tumors? Like, they literally are the face of cancer, spreading tumors everywhere. I hope you're happy with that.
Very happy indeed.
There is looks like there are 2 Widow Mines on the way, which is just gonna wreck the Zerg's day. The reactor for the barracks is coming down. Stimpack is on the way. He's got 6 people mining gas.
And it looks like he actually has an idle worker. Look at that idle worker.
Hey,
just look at him.
Everybody needs a break every once in a while. How would you like to work nonstop for 30 minutes? Who wants to do that? And it's looking like, ooh, speed's on the way. Like who needs speed? In any case, it looks like some serious economic play from both players right now.
Serious indeed, as the Zerg's third hatchery has gone down. Crucifix, what do you think about this third hatch? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Your thoughts?
I'm just saying, like I've seen a lot of hatches in my day, and out of all the ones I've seen, it's probably the worst made hatch I've ever seen. Is all I'm gonna say about that hatch.
But it's perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, it's symmetrical, but like in like the worst kind of way though. And here, I'm going to try to see if I can cancel this queen. I can't do it. It will not allow me to cancel the queen for him. I guess it's because this game has been played in the past. But even so, I think I should be able to do it.
Looks like
some more homosexual Zerglings coming across the field. Will these Widow Mines rape them? I think they will. Oh, no. Oh, get out of here, single Zergling. You're not smart. Let's see what happens. It looks like...
Looks like a staring contest has been held.
Contest. Zerg players trying to get map control. Let's see. Looks like both players are just trying to mass up right now. Oh, looks like never mind. Terran player's moving out with his ginormous army. Plenty of Widow Mines and plenty of Marines to wreck the Zerg player's day. Some Bailings are coming in, which of course is the cheapest possible way a Zerg can play, so that's nice of him.
Bailings are actually very balanced and very fair, thank you very much.
They're the worst thing in the world. But with these Widow Mines, it's looking like even with their OP Bailings, they are going to they're not even going to make a difference. Those Bailings literally took out almost nothing. Will they take out any more?
Looks like those Marines will be dying to those Overlords.
I did not see any DPS on the Orbs, and it looks like the Terran player may take out this third base, bringing them back to equal economic advantage. A Widow Mine takes out a Bailing. The Zerg player he's morphing into more Bailing, does a desperation move to save this hatchery, which isn't going to happen. So many workers killed. If you look at the units lost tab, 3,600 minerals for the Zerg versus 500 for the Terran player. So really not looking good for the worst team in the world.
Actually, it looks like the Zerg player will be in the lead right now, as he has much more Zerglings than the Terran player. I mean, the Terran player has no Zerglings at all.
Oh, but here comes a drop into the natural. He knew what was going to happen. Caught him out of position. Let's see how much damage he can do with this.
Looks like those Bailings will be taking them out. Oh!
Oh, got 4 Marines for 4 Bailings. What a trade.
Looks like the Zerg player will win this game.
It looks like he is trying to rebuild his third base, while the Terran player is now comfortably mining from 2, just like the Zerg player. The Zerg player is trying to put down a 4th hatch in order to recover from that terrible, terrible loss he just sustained. Let's see if the Reason Juice is going to respond to that promptly.
Going back to the Terran player, we see he does have 1 worker each on gas. Is this intentional? Probably not. It's probably because he completely forgot. I
think it's because Terran player he doesn't want to just make it embarrassing for the Zerg player. I mean, it is his friend probably. He's got to at least give him some sort of advantage so he has even a chance to win. Decides to only put 1 on each gas. Most likely is what's happening. Now, the Terran player does have 6, 7, 8 barracks down, and he is about ready to produce Mad Marines, maxing out in no time. And if you look at the supply count, 124 to 103, it's not even close.
Well, I mean, if you've taken any lower level math course, you'll know that 103 is greater.
What? I think you will understand that the Terran player has 132 supply to the 112, and so here he comes, taking his third like a boss, and he's probably even going to march across the map with this army, and those Veilings, they're going to get so scared that they're going to blow up without even, at the first sight of the Terran army.
Let us watch those Veilings to see if that actually happens.
Now, there is a bio ball coming across the field with this Mutalisk, can't catch him out of position. Doesn't overstim because he's a good Terran player. Oh, he could have cornered those mutes. Looks like they're gonna pretend to chase him, even though they know that they would die immediately.
Looks like there is an ambush by the Zerg player.
Oh my god! All those mutes going down. The splits are just absolutely amazing by the Terran player. Oh well. Let's see what. Oh my god, the Zerg army just doesn't even know what to do. Did you see all those Veilings die from that Widow Mine explosion?
It looks like the Zerg was temporarily confused.
He's confused by the greatness of Reason Juice.
Reason Juice is not great. In fact, he is actually overstimming right here.
Yeah, he wants to keep. He ran out of stem. He wanted to keep it up, and he knows that it doesn't matter because just look at this melting of this Zerg army, and they have no choice. Look at all this creep spread that's being denied, and these Widow Mines over here are probably gonna get. Let's see how many kills they have. 0, 0, and 0. So they have all sorts of room to go up. Now all these overlords going down,
DPS.
and the Zerg player is supply blocked. His fourth is going down, along with all those drones that were over there. All these Zerglings are about to die once they hatch. And can these Veilings do anything? Looking like they can kill 4 Marines, so I am good on those Veilings.
And here he goes. Very terrible here for the Zerg player. I mean, all he really has is Zerglings and a few Veilings, but will those Veilings be enough? Oh, Veilings moving, surround the back.
And you know what? He's like, I don't want the game to end yet. That would be boring. Let's continue. Let's continue and make it interesting. That's what the Terran player just said.
That was absolutely not what happened.
So now it is 81 to 146 supply.
Looks like the Zerg is still in the lead.
Again. Zerg player has some gay Zerglings, but those aren't going to help him when the death ball of the 1-1 Marines comes at him against 2-2 Zerglings, and everybody knows 1-1 2-2. So
one interesting thing to note, it's already 18 minutes in the game, and the Marines are still 1-1.
Again, with he chose to use his minerals to get a bigger army. The Zerg player chose to use his minerals to get himself supply blocked. So, you know, whatever works for each player. It looks like the Zerg player is trying to take his fourth once again against the Terran players. 3 bases. They're on 3 bases to 3 bases. Never good for a Zerg. And the Widow Mines are just everywhere. So we'll see what happens.
Looks like the creep spread is very magnificent by the Zerg player here, giving him vision of almost a quarter of the whole map.
Looks like that creep is about to be taken down. Now, Sharp Eyes, if you don't... So see how he missed this very first creep tumor here? Does that mean that all the creep is going to stay, or...
I actually do not know.
Yeah, me neither. I wonder if like you have to take down all the creep that is advancing. In any case, looks like Sharp Eyes. It looks like Reason Juice is going to go over here, break down these rocks to get easy access to this forced base, so he can take it down once again. It looks like our question was answered for us. Yes, the creep will stay there, which is very balanced.
Looks like Banelings and Zerglings will be trying to move in. This is probably a really bad position for the Zerg player.
See what happens here. Will the hatchery go down? Those Widow Mines take out all of the Zerg. Oh, and here comes the second wave.
Looks like Banelings come in, Zerglings, Banelings. Those Banelings really need to split a little bit more.
Ooh, it's looking like that was. It looks like both players are basically completely out of army units right now, except the Terran player will move in with the last of his bio units to see what he can get done in the main here. Go ahead and having his Marauders come back to the base because he wants to save them to fight another day.
Looks like the Zerg player will be making some Infestors. Infestors are very powerful weapons versus the Terran player, and I predict that the Terran army will fall.
Now it's interesting, even though the Zerg player has 4 bases, the income is actually favoring the Terran right now, and the Terran has almost 10 more Harvesters. So quite the advantage for the Terran player right now. Those Zerglings are going to go across the field to try to accomplish something into this just minefield. Oh, there's one. Can any more of those Widow Mines connect? It's looking like the Zerg player is just too scared to even attempt. He will get 1 Widow Mine to blow up out of the several thousand that are on the field.
If by several thousand you mean 8, then sure.
And it's looking like the Terran player did take his 4th base now, which is being obnoxiously blocked by this Zergling here. And he's like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna put it down right here, and I'm gonna make my command. I'm gonna make my planetary fortress, and there's nothing you can do about it. Coming in for a doom drop on the right hand side here, gonna take out a lot of drones at one of the Zerg's main mining bases.
Looks like the Queen will be going down. Poor Queen.
Oh, and he stims. Can he take out this hatch? He will take out the hatch. The hatch goes down.
Banelings
and
will
he picks
be.
It up.
Oh, Banelings just kill a few Marines. This is a sad day.
Yeah, looks like he did lose about 9 Marines there out of the 24 he had. So not too bad of a trade for the Terran player. But it looks like a big army is moving across. One of those medevacs getting chain fungled at least once. Luckily, it was the one without any Marines in it. That one will most likely go down to those Mutalisks. Lots of Widow
Looks like
Mines.
this planetary fortress will be defending pretty well.
Looks like the Zerg will run in fear from the planetary fortress. A lot of Infestors on the field. Didn't see too many Fungals, but honestly, right now it's looking like even though the Terran player has a higher supply as far as army count goes, let's actually look. Units. Okay, so it's looking like the Zerg player has 14 Banelings, 4 Mutas, 17 Zerglings, and I can't even. Oh, there they are. And 11 Infestors against the 47 Marines, 19 Marauders, and 9 Medevacs, and 11 Widow Mines of the Terran. So, army count-wise, it's actually looking pretty even though the Terran player is maxed and is now moving out onto the field. Some okay connects from those Widow Mines. Mostly got drones, though. The Widow Mines will die because the Zerg player does have an Overseer. Let's see if this army from the Terran player is able to take over this Zerg monstrosity up here.
Going back to the Terran Natural, we see that he does have a few units just standing around. What are these units doing?
They are defending as they should be in case the Zerg player decides to be a big old poop head and try to attack the front. Now the minefield is still intact, but there's only 2 over there. Let's see if he can get any good connects. If the Zerg player decides to move across the field.
Going back to the Zerg player, we see that some Banelings are making their way across. Nope, they're retreating.
looks like a little bit of a stalemate between the two. The Terran player is still maxed out against the 100 supply of the Zerg player. I'm not really sure where. I think what's going on here is there are almost no drones on the field for the Zerg player whatsoever. If you look at the income tab, it's 220 to 1220.
Looks like there will be engagement.
66. Oh, there is an engagement in the middle of the field. Some bungles go down. Some infestors go down. Will we see the end of this battle? And
we don't even see a GG. This Zerg player
was defeated. What a surprise! What a surprise!
Well, it looks like the Zerg player has been defeated this time, but good thing there's a lot more where that came from.
See you guys later. I'm Crucifix.
And I am Sharp Eyes.
Where we play and you cast, or
no,
you play or we cast.
Play and we cast.
We cast and you play. Okay,
you cast where we cast.
You cast where we cast. Okay.
All right. The name of the show is You Play, We Cast.
There you go.
All right.
Bye, guys.